Welcome to the Zono Sports Show, where you know Zonos. The Super Bowl was this weekend. Big game, Philadelphia Eagles versus the New England Patriots. The Eagles beat the Pats like I said they would, 41-33. Nick Foles won the MVP, most valuable player. 28 for 43 passing, 373 yards, 3 TDs, 1 pick. He was clutch in this game. Didn't look like a backup quarterback. Now, the real MVP of this contest may have been Doug Peterson because it seemed as though he outcoached Bill Belichick in certain situations and scenarios. Mr. One-Upper, I should call him, with the Philly special. Where can I order one of those from in a restaurant in Philadelphia? I tagged them on Instagram. Go check my page, at Zono Sports. Where can I buy a Philly special? You know, the trick play to Nick Foles. That's a pass that I thought was ironic because earlier in the game we saw the Patriots attempt one to Tom Brady, which the last time they attempted that play was in 2015 against the New England Patriots. Against the Eagles, which I thought it was ironic they would have attempted in the Super Bowl against the same opponent, the Eagles. And Tom Brady wasn't clutch, couldn't make the catch, but the ball may have been a little far by Danny Amendola, who had a fantastic game. However, it didn't get done. Now, defense, they made plays in this game, but the QB's balled. I won't call it a bad defensive game because there was a lot of points scored, but this was definitely a game in which the quarterbacks made sure that they threw timely balls. They found a lot of holes in these zones. Why didn't Malcolm Butler play? That's a question that people have been asking the last few days after the game. Why did Malcolm Butler not touch the field and he played 97.8% of the Patriots snaps? Doesn't make any sense. That's a mystery, but it will come out. What happens in the dark always comes to the light. He said he ain't Miss Cleo. He don't know why he played, and he's an unrestricted free agent coming up on that unrestricted free agency. So will he be with the Patriots? Probably not. We shall see. Mike Reese, he's the reporter for the New England Patriots, so maybe we'll get some info from that guy soon. Now, Bill Belichick and Tom Brady, they're 5-3 in Super Bowls now. Brady could have won MVP if they won because he threw for 505 passing yards, 3 TDs. However, the missed field goals and the PATs contributed to the Patriots' struggles in this game, and it's why they ended up losing because those points were very valuable. You make a few of those, and that may be a 3 or 4 point game there at the end, which 4 points you still got to score a touchdown. However, definitely would have helped. Corey Clement out of the backfield was a key factor in this win. Everybody's saying the pass he caught was not a touchdown, the one in the back of the end zone that was on a rope. But I'll tell you what, if you're out in the park and somebody makes that play and everybody's like, oh, no, that's not a catch. Oh, people are fighting out there. Do you hear me? Because that is for sure a catch. I don't know what's a catch anymore. Aren't you supposed to just grab the ball? You're holding the ball. Your feet are down. Catch. I don't understand. But maybe they'll fix the rule soon. We shall see. I hope they do because I know what a catch looks like. Zoe knows what a catch looks like. The Philly defense, they showed its abdominals late. Brandon Graham with the strip sack on Tom Brady. Fumble picked up by Tennessee Rocky Top Vol, Derek Barnett. They lose on the Hail Mary, the Patriots did. Now, all in all, yeah, it was the second lowest watched Super Bowl, I want to say, but one of the lowest watched. I think the lowest watch was the Cardinals and Steelers back in 2009, I want to say. But still, this was a fantastic game with Nick Foles going up against Tom Brady and them going head for head. Now, is Tom Brady done? That's the question you have to ask yourself after the Super Bowl. I say he's not done as far as that ability goes, but as far as that elite level playing on this type of stage, I think the Super Bowl days for the New England Patriots are over just because of the drama that's transpired between him and Bill Belichick going back and forth. Garoppolo being traded. There were rumors that Brady wanted him traded. Brady's trainer was exiled from the locker room by Bill Belichick. Then Robert Kraft showed support publicly saying that we are a united front and said that Tom Brady deserves the right to retire when he wants. He's already said he looks at Tom Brady like a son. So what does he see Bill Belichick as? A homeboy? Just a guy he works with? Because I think, honestly, making those statements, Bill Belichick could be gone before Tom Brady's gone. And I don't think Tom Brady leaves just because Bill Belichick left. I think they're trying to outlast one another so they can say, I'm the one who built this. Egos at work here. Now, is the Patriots dynasty over? I'd say it is, just because Tom Brady's older and Gronk's older as far as his body goes. He's been beat up. Will Gronk retire? He seemed kind of shocked when they asked him the question. He may or may not because of all the injuries. I don't want to leave Boston. His house got broken into this morning. Who wants to stay in a town like that? I'm playing football for you guys getting beat up and you're going in my stuff when you know I'm not home. Got to be somebody he knows. Now, how will the Eagles manage the QB position? You've got your franchise quarterback Carson Wentz, who's recovering from his knee. Should be back for next season, definitely by the mid to late next season. He should be back ready to play. So I'm sure you keep Nick Foles, right, and let him start the season off and play some games for you, and then you bring Carson Wentz back in and say, hey, Nick Foles, stick with us. We'll pay you some money, or we'll get you some money, get you some trade value. I definitely look forward to seeing what happens with this QB situation as well as the Minnesota Vikings QB situations. Two most interesting QB situations in the NFL this year. But that is definitely Carson Wentz's Lamborghini that I talked about last week. So, Nick Foles, time to pass those keys back. Oh, wait, you know what? I'll be out of town for a few more days. I'll out rehab, so you can keep driving for now. But wait till I get back. Now, NBA-wise, this weekend, did you see the Cavs take a spanking by the Rockets? Throttled on Saturday, 120-88. LeBron comes out and says, we shouldn't even be on national TV anymore. Well, LeBron, you are right. You guys stink like a dirty pair of socks. The Cleveland Cavaliers don't play any defense. How can the Cavs sit here and say Tyronn Lue's job is safe? His record's 30-21. David Blatt in 2016 got fired for a record of 41-30. How are you safe, Tyronn Lue? Now, don't get it twisted. I'm a big Lakers supporter. I remember all those teams back in the day. I felt bad for Tyronn Lue when he got stepped over by Allen Iverson, but this record right here does not say to me that he is safe if a guy got fired 41-30 and you replaced him. It says that they'll say, oh, well, LeBron, he doesn't know. Let's just do something. Tyronn, you're gone. You're gone. So this instability in Cleveland definitely could lead to LeBron James, in fact, leaving. And I think that is what could happen. But we shall see throughout the week. They play the Magic tonight. The Magic are hurt. Maybe they'll get a win tonight to kind of get their psyche back up and get their morale back up on the team. But definitely struggles in Cleveland. Cleveland does not rock right now. Blake Griffin and the Pistons have won 4 straight, 26-26. They're 500. Now, who can they really challenge? They're one spot from the 8th seed. They've got Blake Griffin now. Reggie Jackson, he's healthy. Ish Smith, he's healthy. I know Reggie Jackson's been in and out of the lineup. Now, Blake Griffin, can he attract another big free agent to come to Detroit? That I'm not particularly sure of. But I do know this, that the Detroit Pistons have won 4 straight. So that's a success. And they're doing good in their new arena. Now, NCAA hoops. West Virginia swept Oklahoma in the season series and Trae Young last night, 75-73. Konate, have you seen that guy block shots? Amazing. He's got brothers that play D1 basketball, 2 others, and then a couple others that play basketball. 1 of 6 that play college basketball. Trae Young, 32 points, 1 assist. Had an illness last night. So I guess that's why he had the 1 assist, but he's still a good scoring 32 points. Now, however, those 32 don't be confused and deceived by the fact that he had 32 points. Javon Carter is Trae Young's kryptonite. He was in his pockets like a thief back in Oliver Twist or something out of a Wishbone book. He was on Trae Young all night. Javon Carter is definitely a premier guard because he can score and defend. I really look forward to seeing what he does in the NBA because he's a lockdown defender. St. John's upset Duke on Saturday. Bad loss for the Blue Devils. They're 0-11 in conference, Duke. Come on, coach. Get those boys together. Kansas loses at home to Oklahoma State. That's their 3rd loss at Allen Fieldhouse this season. Don't know what's going on with your team, Bill Self. LeGerald Vick, I think he's too worried about the hairstyles. He has not done a lot that I expected him to do this year. I mean, he got away with some stuff last year as far as being vindicated for a few legal troubles. Now it's time for you to ball, Gerald Vick. So, come on, Kansas. You guys are supposed to be number 1, number 2 seed material. You got to play like it. You lose all these games at home, especially to Oklahoma State, a mid-level competition, Big 12 team, not a good look. Now, next show, we'll definitely wrap. Make sure tonight you watch that Tennessee versus Kentucky game. Tennessee is looking to beat Kentucky for the first time in rep since 2006, so I look forward to seeing that game. Golden State welcomes in Russell Westbrook on TNT for the late night boy. I'm not sorry. You guys remember the commercial. Well, thank you for watching the Zoe Knows Sports Show as always, where you know Zoe knows.